When I think of what we do in its simplest terms, it is work with the 45 communities that we serve to identify and protect the places that make those communities special. At this point, we own about 6,000 acres, and we have 200 miles of trails to take care of. And so the list of projects that we have in any given year is pretty wide.
So the corporate volunteer program with UVLT is how we work with stewardship to get more people outside. We talk to different businesses in the area, and they all give their employees a set amount of hours to work within the community. So we talk to those businesses and we match up what their abilities are and the amount of people they have and what time of year they want to go out, and we bring them to our stewardship department and we work together on a project.
In the past, we've worked with Geocon, King Arthur Flower, Hypertherm, TomTom, Tufts School of Business, Saldera Medical, the Co-op, and Chelsea Green Publishing.
We have a variety of opportunities. We essentially let associates have personal choice. And a lot will pick UVLT because they'll pick outdoors. They're in an office, they're at a machine, they're inside all day long, and so it's just nice for them to get out with their peers. And a lot of team building occurs. People go year after year. Some only will volunteer for the team UVLT projects. So I'll try to get them to volunteer for other things, and they're like, we've got our UVLT projects, like, go away. So.
First project we worked on at UVLT was at Lime Hill, if I remember correctly. I think that we were doing days at Lime Hill for at least 4 or 5 years before we went anywhere else.
So we have a list of the projects that we'd like to work on in a given year, and then we can match each group to a project that suits their goals and objectives, while still, accomplishing what we need to get done. And most of those projects have been trail construction projects, new trails. Some of them have been removing invasive species, building duck boxes, duck nesting boxes, Da Vinci bridges, 2 Da Vinci bridges.
Coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that.
It's a bridge design based on a Leonardo da Vinci design from 500 years ago.
Makes it really interesting, and it makes it kind of adaptable to whatever the companies want to do.
The other thing I can say is that they've been creative. So we have another associate here who really likes working with UVLT, and he found out that there was a need for wood duck boxes. And so we made wood duck boxes in our workshop, our wood workshop here. So used our facility to benefit UVLT. They made some picnic tables and kiosks for some of the sites.
With a larger company like TomTom, we had 35 employees. We had them on a multi-site day, so we would bounce them between the different sites to keep everybody active. On the opposite end of the spectrum, we had Geocon, which had 6 people, and they came to our office and they did birdhouses, which are going to go on our property.
It always surprised me every time we do it how much it really brings to the culture of the team. I think it's a great benefit that we've always enjoyed.
We've heard from several of our corporate partners that having a community service time program helps with their recruitment of prospective new employees, and also that it helps them retain current employees.
I think that's great to see people so enthusiastic about being out there. It wasn't what you see in the office. I mean, you go ask this person for a report, and instead you're like, hand me a hammer. It's like totally different.
We look at this when we're out in the field with a group of volunteers that we're building community, we're building something together. We hear a lot that employees are going to bring their families back to walk on the trail that they helped build.
And the interesting thing about the Upper Valley is that there's this community where people really value conserving land.
The Land Trust has been around for 32 years, 33 years. We've always worked with volunteers, and I think the reason for that primarily is that we we see that working with volunteers, working with the community towards a common purpose is what's going to make land conservation permanent.